Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aries for the month of July. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like your story, then check your other placements. Your messages could be there. But if not, then simply check back with me in the following week when I put out new messages for your sign. So let's begin. It feels like you feel trapped in your situation. Here we have the mediator, the gilded cage, and the phoenix. So the mediator is saying that you're unhappy with your position in life at this moment, or in this situation. There can be a restlessness here. You could be taking a step back to look at things logically, or that you need to. There could be something that you want to say, a truth you wish to speak. But for some reason, you feel unable to do this. You could be feeling trapped, again, with the, you have the gilded cage here. This is feeling trapped. In your circumstances. This can be a relationship of convenience, or that is what it's beginning to feel like. The phoenix, again, it gives you that energy of somebody feeling unable, or like feeling powerless, maybe clinging to something that is dead, whether this is an old idea, or a relationship. Maybe this is somebody who's still holding on to hope that they could transform this situation, which maybe has become more of a relationship of convenience. Okay, because the hat here would indicate that there most likely is a lack of respect in the relationship, or it could be the balance is off, which we saw in the previous cards. It could be that you are looking at the status or state of this relationship, and which to you feels more like a relationship of convenience. You could be wondering if you're holding on to something that is dead, or whether you could transform this relationship, because it's not feeling good. You're unhappy with your current situation. You may not know how to communicate this, or this is what you would like to communicate but have not as of yet. You are thinking of communicating, or maybe having a talk about this. Maybe you want to find out what is the real status of this relationship, and where is it going, and can we make things better? Can we restore the balance here? And with those questions, there seems to be an inner battle going on inside of you here. There are two people showing on this card, but it is the same person. So it's a battle that goes on within, a struggle, a war, a warring. It's like, because it sits next to this card, which is going from one extreme to another. Seeking, again, inside with the Grail Knight, seeking truth, seeking answers. It's like it's like you're separate from your partner. Maybe you're together, but it feels separate, and this is causing a lot of heartbreak. This is a situation that is uncertain, or feels uncertain. Possible separation. It's a very stormy situation, or can be, or you may be afraid to speak up, because you feel it would end up like this, with people going their separate ways. And let's remember, you're actually holding on to hope that perhaps, maybe, you could save this. You're studying the idea of having that conversation. That's what this is about. Studying the idea of speaking up, perhaps about hidden emotions, hidden pain, or the fact that you're unhappy living this way. I feel like you could be living with somebody who's very difficult to speak to verbally. They would get upset really easy. They could have narcissistic tendencies, and maybe this is what you desire, or what needs to change, or what you feel needs to change, is that person's behavior. Because the knight that you're dealing with is unpredictable, and you know they're unpredictable, and that's why maybe I feel like you fear having that conversation. You don't know how they're going to react. You may not quite yet be ready to let go of the hope that this will go somewhere, because I see you have a vision here. You fantasize about having love from this person, about a happy, fulfilling life. And you are thinking of a way to try to get yourselves out as a couple of this dark place. So you definitely, excuse me, you want this to stay together. Or this energy is vice versa. And it is them. Okay, I'll read it as you, but it could be in the reverse. And so you could be fearing a verbal conflict or argument with a partner, with that Two of Swords sitting next to the Two of Coins. And because of the fact that this person is unpredictable and can be very cutting and very impulsive, you hold back out of fear, and you're thinking about this because you know how they are. You know how they are. And you're remembering past experiences that you've had with this person, that or past conversations, or maybe even past attempts to have this conversation. And so it could be that you're trying to build the confidence to have this conversation. This speaks to somebody who has really big problems, needing to be on the defensive, feeling like somebody's attacking them all the time. Okay, trying to defend what little ground they have left, or what little that they have left when it comes to the relationship. Trying to stay on top of things can be very tiring here if you're constantly being attacked. Maybe you might feel, because you're looking over here, you might feel that everything is against this being able to succeed, that there's already been a lot of heartache, and and that this will only cause more heartbreak. That this, maybe you're in preparation to have this conversation, but you're thinking back to previous conversations, and you're afraid, or maybe you're trying to avoid all of this drama because this person is very dramatic and can cause a lot of drama. You have a vision for the future. We see it up here with the Seven of Love, which is a fantasy card, and you're fantasizing about the Ace of Cups. And you're also fantasizing about the future that you desire here. These people stand outside looking in on a happy event or a happy family, people being together celebrating fulfillment. And it's where you desire to be. We saw it here. But your current circumstances, which you are and have been assessing, do not support the vision or the fantasy. You're feeling left out in the cold. You're trying to shed light on your situation, on the status or state of, to see if you could reignite the flame with the bellows here, to be able to work through all the problems with the comb and the mirror. With the comet, you could be playing with fire because you're trying to wait this out. Trying to wait this out, this situation. Waiting for somebody else maybe to help this situation, perhaps because you're afraid or you're just trying to avoid the drama. So you're hoping that somebody else will fix it, because that's what this person did. They went inside the church and they sat down and they prayed and they waited and they waited and they sat here in defeat. When all the time there was help here for them to be able to get up and take action. So this is about having to get up and take the action necessary. Don't wait for somebody to come and help you. Because if you're waiting on the other person to fix this problem, it is never going to happen. The person you are dealing with most likely is a narcissist, okay? And they will always try to keep you in this energy. They will never change. You need to get up and take action here on this situation, because there's a warning here with the triangle and the exclamation mark. There's a warning here. If you stay and try to wait this out, or waiting for somebody else to take action, then, you know, this is going to be much harder. So the Ace of Swords here is, in fact, about going into combat, fighting for something, preparing for a battle or a fight, preparing for an argument or a conversation, which is what you keep trying to do, but you feel like everything will be against this, possibly. You feel that you will lose and you don't want to lose. And yet you feel defeated. Something must happen to break this energy. And the Phoenix is saying that, you know, you're holding on to something that is dead. It is about releasing something that no longer serves you. and to remember that a rise can only follow a fall. Because of Uranus here, this can indicate that something unexpected, out of the blue, sudden action could happen. Now, it could be that something they do might spark this action, or some unforeseen external circumstance might happen unexpectedly to force your hand. This person is trying to crawl back into that cracked egg, which is looks like it's set in snow. But this card says that there's no going back. That egg once offered that person comfort, and love and security, but it no longer can. It no longer can. But this person doesn't realize it. They keep trying to get back in, to fit into that egg. Something to think about. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to you.